Hi everybody and welcome to the channel. Today's video is going to be a little bit different. Usually with Truth or Myth, I have people in the studio reacting to the most common stereotypes about their region, but today I'm actually going to feature 6 female YouTubers that are going to be doing exactly the same, but we're going to be doing it remotely. I also wanted to thank our sponsor Atlas VPN for sponsoring today's video, and I'm going to say a few words about them later on in the video. For now, just sit back and enjoy, and let's get on with the video.
Hi everyone, my name is Irina Fechenko. I'm from Ukraine. I lived in Mexico for 7 years.
I'm Anna Ślęzak, Polish. I'm based in Krakow.
I'm Anastasia. I'm living in Mexico.
My name is Eliana. I'm from Belarus.
I'm Olivera and I am half Bulgarian, half Serbian. I currently am living in Bulgaria.
Hi, I'm Irina. I am originally from Romania. I'm currently living in Denmark.
My husband is laying down next to me right now, helping me out. Does it mean that I can't operate without him?
It's kind of true, yes. In our countries, a lot of women wants to get married, but I think now time is changing a little bit.
How the majority of Russian think we have to get married till 25 and have a baby till 26, and if you are 30 and you are alone, what's wrong with you?
I've never really encountered a woman who would be totally and completely helpless without a man. They earn their own money, they follow their own ambitions, they know their worth.
I think more men needs women sometimes, because a lot of men still in this country, they can't cook, they can't do some stuff.
Eastern Europeans especially, we love tradition, you know, we are very traditional people, and it's a tradition to, you know, get married, have children and do all the steps. But nowadays, I think it's okay not to marry.
We are looking for a partner. Yes, in our culture, I see I have a lot of friends that find their couple like very early, and it was not like just I want to marry.
If this question was asked like, I don't know, in the 90s, the answer would be very different to now, because obviously I think the newer generation of women they think differently.
Well, I think we all grew up with our mom telling us, like, don't go out like that, you have to look nice, come on. What if somebody sees you? I always hear her in the back of my head. I can hear her voice telling me, like, are you gonna go out like that? Do you think it's okay?
I started to feel very overdressed when I moved to Mexico. Yes, I was always overdressed. Like, I go to theater and there people don't dress for theater like we do in Ukraine. I started to feel like people notice me too much.
I'm overdressed too in Mexico, but I like this attention. It's not a problem for me.
Every time I was going abroad for studying, it's just like, you know, I felt like, wow, like entering the room and everyone like, oh, this is that Russian. I'm Belarusian, but this is that Russian. Look at her. She's so like dressed up and maked up. While in Belarus, I was like normal.
But in Bulgaria, we literally have a beauty salon every 5 meters down the road. It's everywhere. I swear everyone, their startup is like a beauty salon.
And about beauty salons, it's true. In Ukraine, in every corner you have nails.
Women that I know and I observe do like to take care of themselves and do like to look pretty and nice, but let's not exaggerate. Saying that beauty takes pain, I don't think fits much Polish girls, because I think that Polish girls and women are aware of that, that they are much more than just a pretty face.
A stereotype about Ukraine, I think it's more truth. Because when I go to Ukraine, I see everybody like very dressed up. You go on the underground, in the metro, and girls are in heels. And I was like that when I lived in Ukraine, but then when I moved, I relaxed. So I don't do nails at all, never. If you say it to a Ukrainian woman, it's like, there is no way. You need to do your nails all the time.
Before I move on with this video, I just wanted to thank our sponsor, Atlas VPN. With a VPN, you can bypass original content locks on platforms such as Netflix, Amazon Prime, Hulu, and HBO. And as I'm in Portugal at the moment, and guess what? Unable to watch one of my favorite shows of all time as it's been cancelled from Netflix starting this year and is only available in other countries like England. So should I switch up sunny Portugal for rainy England just to watch my favorite show? Want to. With Atlas VPN, I can. Atlas VPN also supports it on many different platforms. The best part is Atlas VPN is incredibly cheap with just $1.39 a month for the first 3 years with a 30-day money-back guarantee. That's cheaper than British tea, trip on the tube, and anything you can get in Poundland. And I just found out what it was. It's a store where they sell everything for £1. It won't last long, so go down to the link to check it out. And now, back to the video.
Living in Russia, I always was thinking that I'm emotional. But when I'm living here, now in Mexico, I understand that it's true.
I never thought about me that I was emotionless, but when I moved to Mexico, I understand, yes, I don't express myself like Hispanic people, so I think in this case it depends with whom you are comparing.
I also lived in the US for a little bit, and it's a huge difference. They express their emotions like in a more obvious way, while us we're a little bit more moderate, but then I come to Denmark and it's like nothing.
Mexican friends and family always ask, why is she so angry? But no, it's my normal face.
I'm not angry, I just don't react.
Polish women know how to create, warm atmosphere in their home. They know how to take care of their partner, etc. But when they're angry, they know how to scream. They can manifest their emotions. At the same time, they are very passionate. I often hear that from men from abroad. Oh, you are so warm, you are so kind, so supportive.
In many countries, it's polite to fake emotions, but faking emotions is very energy consuming.
Very direct people, and we're very opinionated, and when we have something to say, we say it. We care, we really care. It's just we're
just
say it.
Honest.
I have a lot of comments on my channel like, you are gold digger, you only want money, and I like, what?
Just generally tradition, and I don't think this is an Eastern European thing. I think it's men should pay. It's just a natural thing. You've grown up kind of being used to seeing everywhere, but I still wouldn't let them pay. I'll always pay my part for some reason.
I'm in the same boat. I would not let them pay for me.
I would never date or marry a man that wouldn't pay for my bill on the first date, just because.
I would always offer to pay for myself, but if men insist to pay, I wouldn't, fight with him, or I would let him, but on the next date I would offer to pay for him.
I'm working since I'm 15, so I think this stereotype was born in 90s when the immigration started.
It's known that we have a low income if you are, working, especially for minimum wage. And that's why I think a lot of times you're seen as someone who would want to be with someone who has more.
When I receive this kind of comments, and I like to respond them, maybe if you meet this kind of woman that only wants money from you, maybe this is the only thing you can offer.
That's the problem of men who are looking for very pretty, beautiful girls. They just want to maintain them and to have them in their house, not to work, just appreciate the beauty.
It's easier to say that she was just a gold digger or she wanted a rich man and I was poor, she didn't want me, than to look inside you and realize that maybe you've done something wrong or she just wasn't into you.
It's kind of true, yes, that you can sacrifice for your couple.
So we cook, we bring kids, we work, we do everything. Come on, it is true. And we're beautiful and take care of ourselves. Everything is good.
If my boyfriend is very busy and is stressed out or something, I would offer to cook, just to, you know, like offer some support.
If he would ask me, could you cook me something because I love how you cook, etc., or make me a pie or something, it's okay. But if he expects that I would do it, this is different, and then I wouldn't do it.
For me, cooking is more like an activity that's fun to do with your partner, not a chore that you should be doing for someone.
I think it's like myth that every woman in the Eastern Europe cooks very well and like to cook and bring you the table with a lot of things, because in my case it didn't work like that, you know.
Oh, you must be a prostitute, or there must be loads of prostitutes there then.
Bingo!
But you must live in a hole because you're from a poor country.
Prostitute, escort, yeah.
Mexico, I got casting like as an actress. As a East European, you always receive the same characters. It's like in the past escort, or it's now escort, or in the future she will be escort.
They are somehow expecting that when they're gonna come here, all the Belarusian girls gonna open their legs in front of them. It's just like they expect that the girls gonna jump on them, hungry for the foreigners.
We are very passionate, and we know our worth. But at the same time, we are warm and supportive. We can manage many responsibilities at our jobs, and at the same time take care of our home and family.
Our women are with very strong characters, although there are some stereotypes that are true, like they want to dress up and they want to have a family and they want to marry. But you need to understand that you need to deserve all of these.
If you manage to break the ice and melt our heart, you will be very, very surprised by how loyal, warm, honest, and passionate we are.